a special edition of Time Out with Queen. My sister. So my sister is coming out with me, and we're going to be talking about something quite important, and it's called sisterhood. Oh God, I'm not comfortable the way I'm sitting. Okay, maybe I'll just stay like this. What do you think?
Yeah, it's okay.
Alright. I will try and make this video short so that my leg doesn't ache. Sisterhood. And you know that when you hear this word sisterhood, it's like, okay, someone who's my sibling biologically, or even friendship basis. You could be friends with someone for years, right?
Yeah.
And then you literally call the person
Just
my sister.
Yeah.
But then we know that there's this sisterhood that means that we came from the same mother and father. So, but for you, Divine, when you hear the word sisterhood, and I'm talking about biological sisterhood, what comes to mind?
Should I say it's totally different from you just having a friend, because sisterhood shares a lot of things that some friends would not share. Yeah, those kind of friends though are rare to act exactly the same way your sister does, but sisterhood is a very different thing. I don't know for other families, but sisterhood for my family, it's a very, very, very strong thing. We know what we do. We know what we do.
We know what we do. Yeah, we know what we do for ourselves.
Sisterhood should not just be the sisterhood you're here. There are a lot of things behind it. A lot of sacrifices, a lot of bond, and so many things.
Yeah, you know, you pointed out quite some interesting stuff that I'd like to mention. You talked about the bond, the sacrifices, the thing. You said a lot of things actually, and you said for our family it's actually unique. You don't know about other families, but I don't think that we just got into that phase of sisterhood. Like we evolved. There were times that everyone, like you have people who are literally about themselves, like it's me. Then there were times that everyone understood that you're my sister and I have to do this for you. Okay, I'll just quickly mention before I go through this thought that we're actually 4 girls. Yeah, 4 girls. We're 4 girls and a boy, so we're 5. So when I'm talking sisterhood, that's because we have like quite a number of us. 4, and that's quite a number. So let's talk about, and I just mentioned something about my leg's paining me. Yeah, I'm just gonna go down like this. Hope you guys don't mind, please. Okay, so when I talked about evolving, I mean that as we're all different, we see life differently, and we're also going through a phase in life, so that also determines how we treat our siblings, are growing. So for us, I know you just kindly mentioned that sisterhood is deep, it's sacrifice, it's a lot, but how do we get to this point where we are so bonded?
Okay, I just think that no matter anything, you still should have that mindset that this person is coming from the same womb you came out from. Like nothing should change, because I know sometimes, let me just say, the older siblings might want to get to your nerves, or the younger ones, there's some kind of funny behaviors and all that, but you should still remember that you came out from the same womb, and you guys should not have any mindset of, let me treat this person differently from others. You still have to be there for each other. Just like I said, the bond should still be there no matter anything. Because I want to say something. There are some sisters that would actually want to have a friend that they could disclose things with rather than their sisters, because I feel like those people are not, their siblings are not always there for them. The bond is not, let me just specialize this thing on the bond. The bond is not always there. That's why most people feel like, let me tell my friend this instead of my sister.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that, right?
Yeah.
So for us, you said that getting to that point where we got so bonded is realizing that, hey, this person came out of the same womb, and I can't even discard this person. There's nothing on earth that I can do that would make me discard this person. This person is part of me. And getting to that point, that realization takes like a lot. I think it takes like, it's a journey, right? You just get there. Some people even never get there. like, oh, after a very long time before they realize that this person is my sister, whatever I'm doing. Right?
Yeah, and I also think is from the upbringing of these children, from the parents, because
my sister is why. Go on. Yeah.
When you start teaching your children how to love themselves, like I've seen families that they want to share food. I'm just saying it in my own part and in my own reasoning. Some families will be like, eat alone and eat separately. But my family, there was this time that if this person is not around, we can't eat. You understand? Apart from the sisterhood, there's this different bond you and your family should have generally. You understand? So it shouldn't just be about sisterhood. Yes, there's this bond your family should have. You should learn to do things with your family. And I think that's all for now.
All right, so I was going to point out something that, one thing that affects sisterhood is dealing with your sisters differently. I mean, understanding that this person is like this other person is like this, right? So there was a time we were making a video and then we said, oh, I'm the first daughter, she's the last born, I am the one who makes all the sacrifices. Oh, we have another of our sister, she's the strict. So understanding differences, understanding your siblings goes a long way to relating to them, to creating that bond as sisters. But then it's just like general relationships too, like work relationship, friendship. You know that, oh, this is this person is like this, and so I have to treat or relate to this person like this. Do you think it took us like a while to come to that point where I know that Divine is Winifred is like this, Vivian is, that's the name of my sisters, by the way. All right.
Yeah, we came from the same womb actually, but we are still humans. Everybody has their own character or behavior or attitude. Let me just put it like that. Me now, let me just use myself for an example. I'm this type in my house. Let me say I'm kind of lazy. I'm not lazy though, but I am kind of lazy,
my dear.
So my siblings know how to follow me. Absolutely, they know how to follow me. They know how to talk to me. Sometimes they know how to talk to me out of me being lazy. I say, Diva, you have to do this, and me too, I'll be like, yeah, I understand. Like you now, getting used to their character or the way they behave is also another thing you should do for sisterhood.
Yeah, adaptability.
Adapt, yes.
Understanding differences.
Yeah.
For me, I think that I am one of the kindest oldest sisters that's
that's
ever meet. But then I am very strict. Like my sisters know that this is how I like this thing to be done. And so when they come close to me, they just behave. And it's not because they are scared of me, but because they respect me and they understand my kind of person. So I remember telling you that we are going to church and you're like, I don't have to. I say, you can't be in my house and not go to church. And she knows that you can't be in my house and not go to church. So understanding, for me, I think I had that period of clashes with all of you. Right, it took me a while. Like God took me through a journey to start understanding, all right, this is how this person is. One person that I really had issues with was Vivian. Vivian is my immediate younger sister, and she's the second child and also the second girl, right? So there were a lot of times that we literally did not agree. But then I had to come to the point that this girl is now an adult. There's a way you have to treat her. So I don't know, I think there's this older sister syndrome or this older sister thing that just runs through your head. You're like, I'm older than you. But then you have to also understand that this person is an adult, or your sisters that are adults, depending on the age that they've got to, and so you have to treat them as adults. So we had these clashes. I think I've had clashes with pretty all of you. Like, it's normal clashes. But how do you treat clashes? Like, there was this clash you had with Winifred, and I heard that you apologized, and I was like, better for you. It was good you went to apologize. Yeah. Oh, you apologized, right?
Yeah, I did.
Why did you do that?
I just felt it was necessary because she's older than me. No matter anything, she's older than me. I think me apologizing, she's also human. She will know that at some point she also got me upset, and when I apologized to her, she was like, oh, she was shocked. She was like, Divine, she said, okay, fine, no problem. She wanted to say sorry though, but you know that's
Right.
I'm older, I shouldn't say sorry. But I understood her facial expression too,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, no problem, it's fine. I had to apologize. Another thing is you shouldn't let issues go on. Maybe you sleep over it and you still get angry the next stage. Everything should just slide, move on, life continues. You don't need to carry grudges, especially when it's your sister.
Yeah, your sister too.
Your sister.
And I think we're so good at that. One person that struggled with it is Vivian.
Yeah.
Vivian can be a bit grudgy, but I think she's learned because I tell her, see, you need to just calm down. You need to learn to calm down. So, for me, I would never bear a grudge. I don't even have the strength. That's the truth. I don't know. I'm so uniquely created that way. I think I've had tough times in my life, tough emotional moments, like where I had to deal with a lot. And interestingly, I'm that kind of person that even in the pain, I still look at the person as this person is a nice person. This person still has good stuff about it. That's how God created me. I don't even know how I got to that point. But I hardly get angry at people. I don't even let it stay. So for me, it's easy. It was easier for me to just let go when I have issues with my sisters. But I had this other sister, Vivian. Vivian would not really let go. I think there was a time we had an issue and she blocked me or something and we were talking for a while, and then I reached out to her and I said, hey girl, how are you? She was like, and then you could see the pride, like, I'm fine, how are you now? Like, she's really missed me. She has missed me, but she couldn't call. And being the first child, I just understand that first child and first sister, I understand that like you need to lay like a foundation, or you need to show your siblings leadership, right? You get it. So now how about let's talk about handling emotions. Right, emotions, because I think that emotional intelligence is a part of life, an aspect of relationship or sisterhood, as we're talking about, that's very important. When you're very angry, when you're very excited, especially anger, how do you just handle it to ensure that you doesn't get overboard?
I think most times I just cry.
I think we have a lot of cry people in my family.
I cry, or I just walk away for the meantime, so I can. Walking away doesn't mean I will go elsewhere. I'll still be around the house, but just from them, not me not seeing them.
I think you're a very emotional person.
Yes, I'm a very emotional.
I remember this girl calling me some weeks ago and say, it's time for me to go back to school. Gordon is my brother. Gordon was supposed to send me money. He has not sent me. I don't like what's happening. Nobody can. I said, madam, calm
That's
down.
my own. I think that's the way of me feeling okay. Me crying. If I cry, I feel okay. But if I don't cry, it will be like, Jesus, there's something in my chest that is hooking me, so I just need to cry. Like,
let it out.
Let it out there. It's not like I'm enjoying it.
Another thing I noticed about you is that when you are talking, when you're highly emotional, and that's pretty normal for everybody, especially people who've not mastered their emotions. When you are pretty emotional, you you just say things.
I know what you want to say.
You just say things. Tell me what.
I say things that I'm not supposed to say.
Yeah.
But that moment, you will not understand it. It's not be my head. Unleash this.
Unleash.
Only
You need to learn emotional intelligence, baby girl. Well, so for me, I think I wasn't highly emotionally intelligent maybe last year, 2 years ago. But this year, from late last year, this year, I started working on it, and I think I've come like a long way. So I'm one of the calmest people. I'm so calm. You tell me something, I'm like, okay, how do you do about this and that? But then for me, one thing I think I struggled with was care for my sisters.
Struggled with how?
Care.
Okay.
After a while, like after university, and I started staying alone and started facing life, or life started facing me, I think it was a bit hard for me to consistently reach out to you guys.
I don't think so.
Oh, really? And I was thinking I was deficient at that.
No. See, it's not by having a lot, it's by giving the little that you have. You know this person doesn't have it, but the little that they have, they would want to share or want to sacrifice. The one thing I can say boldly to these people is that you are an amazing sister, because she could not have, like, she would definitely not have it, but she can go extra mile just to make you happy. And I think that's enough. Yeah, that's enough.
Oh my
Somebody striving for you just to be happy. That's enough. It doesn't even matter if it's big, but you making an attempt, it's a huge sacrifice.
Oh my god. Alright, so I think we need to end this video here because we said quite some stuff, and one of it is, in your journey to sisterhood, just you understand that you'd face challenges as sisters, but then you come to the point where you'd evolve and get better. Another thing is, understand the differences. Understand that as much as you came out from same womb, you are not the same people. You have like your personality type, your temperament, things you like and you don't like. So you need to uniquely understand your sisters to be able to relate to them. I think that's one of the things we pointed out. And what else? That's like it.
The bond also.
The bond. Remember, always remember.
The bond.
You know, and there's this proverb they say, this African proverb where they say that a madman, even if the person is mad, the person still has a family or something like that. You know, it just shows that no matter what is wrong with you, no matter
someone I think it's someone who is mad and the family sees the person on the road, it's also ashamed that their own person is mad. Let me just put it that way. That's to show that the family is still family.
Family is family.
No matter what.
And it's interesting that no matter what, if anything happens, that's where you run to. So always have that at the back of your mind that this is my family, and this bond we will always share. We are blood. And that's it. So thank you, Divine, for timing out with me.
Thank you so much.
It was.
I think I'm sorry for cutting you short. I think I have not had this kind of conversation before. Although I'm studying mass communication in school, so I should start practicing it.
You know, I'm just that person who brings out the best from people. That's what I do. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. Tell them to subscribe to my channel, please.
Subscribe to her channel. What's
Queen?
Okay.
Are you subscribed to my channel?
No, I haven't. I'll do that. I'm sorry.
Queen Chima.
Yeah, Queen.
QINN Chima. Subscribe to the channel for nice time outs.
Yeah.
Bye.